Hey everybody, Kennis Russell here. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm taking a look at this right here. This is the TS Mini by Meloaudio. Now this is a small portable device that is an interface that you can use for a laptop or even your iPhone to record on the go, or it's even like a decent desk mounted unit too, especially if you're looking at the amount of space that you're using with this. It's very, very small. It's I'm holding it up right here. Whoop. I don't know if I can hear that or not. Yeah, holding it up right here, and so it's not very big whatsoever. So what I wanted to do was talk about this and give my review of the TS Mini. I've just been playing with it over the last half hour or so and got some things happening. I'm recording right now into Ableton Live, and you can see right here, if I just go up into Ableton Live, into Preferences, and there it is. There's the interface right there, the Meloaudio USB audio interface. And right now I'm got this set to, let's see if I can pull this over, 64 samples. So and it hasn't had any problem whatsoever. So that's very, very little latency happening there. One thing, if you're on PC, that you're going to need to do is go over to their website. And this is their website here on meloaudio.com. And if you scroll down here to this right here, this is only on Windows, but you need to download this link right here, which is what I did. Right there, you can just download that, open it in a new window or whatever, and download that. What that is the drivers for this. I think with a Mac that it actually opens up right off the bat without a problem. But let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, wrong camera there. Let's get into this, and we'll see what we have here on the interface itself. I've got two things plugged into it. On the channel right here is the my guitar plugged into this. Actually, let me just undo this real quick so you can kind of see it a little bit better. This is my guitar plugged in there, and then my microphone also plugged in to the XLR there, and it's got a headphone jack right here. So sorry, but I was trying to make this where it's there. It's a little bit easier to see there. So you have the mic input or guitar input, mic input, headphone jack, and then on this side over here, you've got the USB cable, a MIDI input, and then an output for your speakers. So workflow wise, you could use this as your interface. You could plug up two different things to it, a guitar and a microphone. It does have phantom power. So right now I'm talking through this Audio-Technica AT3035, and it is using phantom power from the unit itself. So that's pretty nice that it has that capability to be able to do that. And then let me just kind of show you a couple. Obviously right now I'm talking and you're hearing the audio happening here, but let's look at it, what it looks like, what it sounds like using a guitar. So that's my guitar happening there. Let me see if make sure that everything is recording correctly in here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. And I'm playing it right now. I'm listening to it. Very, very little latency happening. I really like that. A couple things that I noticed with this is that it has the phantom power button here on the top. So if I were to press that, I wouldn't be able to hear my microphone any longer because it needs the phantom power on this mic. But on this right here, this button it's a toggle between three different things. Right now with it off, I'm able to turn up my volume up and down that I'm listening to, like what's coming through my headphones. So I'm on the headphone jack here coming out, and if I hit the minus button here, it's going to make it a little bit softer for me. You're not being able to hear this happening there. But you may have noticed a couple click sounds in there. That's the one thing that is interesting about this is when you turn it up and down, you do get a little click sound. Now, that could be a positive in some ways because there's not any sort of like volume knob on here or any sort of LED indicator showing you what your volume is at. So it is kind of nice as I'm clicking that up and down. I kind of am able to at least hear that that it is turning up or down. Another thing that it does here is when I first plug this up and plug my XLR into this microphone, it had a significant clipping. It was too loud. So I thought, well, how do I adjust the gain on this? To adjust the gain on this, you simply press it one time. If you press it once, it goes into the direct, it says on here, direct monitor. And now I'm actually hearing the microphone directly, and then now it gives me control over the gain of that. So if I turn this, keep turning it up, my mic is going to get loud, and then eventually it's going to clip. So I don't want to do that necessarily. I don't want to get it to where it's clipping. But that's how you adjust the gain on your input. So if you had, like this microphone on there, you just kind of play around with it. I think it does a 4 dB up and down. And then same thing on the guitar, or the 1/4 inch input. I press it one more time. Now it's switching me to that. And then if I turn it down a couple times, it lowers the gain and the input there. If I keep on turning it up, so you kind of need to have the ability to monitor gain levels somewhere. So whether you're using a PC or a Mac or whatever, you need to be able to kind of see what your level is coming in on that, so you know if you're not clipping or not. And also you can use this with GarageBand and other iOS devices as well, which is very nice. So, for the form factor that this is, I mean, this is actually a pretty nice form factor here. I'm able to, especially if I had a smaller desk, I actually have a decent sized desk that I work at. But if I had a smaller desk, this would be perfect, because you could kind of just stick it up in the corner. You wouldn't have any problems with it. This is just a nice small little form factor. And it looks pretty good too. I like the ability to be able to also hook this up to hook this up to speakers if you want to, and be able to use a MIDI keyboard on here. So basically it's got everything you need in the interface, and the portability of it is really nice too, because if you were traveling, you still wanted to record, and you had your laptop with you, or even if you didn't have your laptop, you just wanted to use your phone or your iPad to record, you'd be able to use it with this. You might need to get some adapters to go into the iPad, or the iPhone, but some dongles and that kind of thing. But man, overall, I'm pretty happy with this. It does have one thing here. If I move this USB cable, I'm not even sure if this is coming through on your part or not. Will you be able to hear this? But if I move this, I can kind of get a hiss every now and then. But I think that might just be the what's coming in. So that was one thing that I noticed when I first plugged it in. I had to kind of make sure that it was seated in there well. Otherwise, I was getting like this little hiss sound. But other than that, I mean, it's not happening right now. I'm fine with it. So basically, I think once that USB cable is kind of not moving around, you're in good shape. So anyway, that's the review of the TS Mini from Meloaudio. According to their website, you can pick it up for $129. I think for a product that does all of this on here that I'm looking on their website, does all of these things, the quality that it's happening in here, 192 kilohertz, 24-bit sample rate, depth. It's got phantom power. You can do MIDI keyboard, hooking up guitars, and two things at one time. It's got 2 inputs here. All of this happening. I don't think this is a bad product whatsoever. It is very definitely simple. It is a very simple product. There's not a whole lot of buttons and a whole lot of knobs and that kind of thing. But anyway, hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this, and Kennis Russell out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at another video.